Zootopia 2. This time we're going to unearth every single secret in the film. We're going to prove this isn't just a simple animated movie, but a masterpiece of references ranging from The Shining to The Mafia. Are you ready to see what you missed? Let's start with the humor that defines this world. The animal wordplay. The creators just couldn't resist filling the backgrounds and costumes with visual jokes. Look at our protagonists in their off-duty gear. Nick's shirt, for example, says, "Foxy Dad," a cute play on the song Foxy Lady. And of course, Judy's shirt reads "Don't Worry, Be Hoppy," a parody of the famous Bobby McFerrin song using a pun on rabbit, hoppy, happy. And let's talk about animal geography. During the chase, our heroes pass a sign for New Jersey. This is wordplay using the animal, the New, to refer to the state of New Jersey. And why does it make sense? Because if you look in the background, you actually see news grazing. The visual joke is perfectly executed. Even in fashion and luxury, there are jokes. If you look at the shop windows, Mr. Big's Shrew family has expanded their empire selling imitation handbags labeled Nucci, an obvious jab at Gucci. But my personal favorite is on Nibble's car. Her bumper sticker says, "I love my Whittle Car." This is brilliant double wordplay. It sounds like little car in a baby voice, but whittle means to carve wood, which is what beavers do. As for the rest of the brand names, ... well, you'll have to Zoogle those yourselves. Switching gears, does real Coca-Cola exist in this universe? We know Zootopia has its own custom drinks, but this detail suggests it does. During the climax in the icy zone, notice how our heroes cross paths with a polar bear, drinking from a glass bottle, with the unmistakable silhouette of a classic Coca-Cola. Even though we don't see the red label, the nod is crystal clear. Here comes the advertising nostalgia. Could this be the same polar bear from the legendary 90s Coca-Cola Christmas commercials? It's highly likely. And we have to admit, the first CGI has improved immensely since 1993. Get ready, because the new district, the Marsh Market, is basically the Disneyland of Easter eggs. It's a gold mine of references to Disney's own history. It's truly as if the animators poured the entire studio catalog into this humid neighborhood. We see themed shops like Ariel's Grotto from The Little Mermaid, and Hook's Bait and Tackle, straight out of Peter Pan. As Judy and Nick navigate the canals, pay attention to the background music. The boat captain is humming Bella Not, the romantic song from Lady and the Tramp. Upon reaching the reptile lair, a sign reads Mr. Toad's. This references the Disneyland ride Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, foreshadowing that the journey is about to get frantic. And watch out while escaping the market. There is a discreet sign for Club 33. For those who don't know, in the real world, this is the most exclusive and secret restaurant inside the Disney parks. Apparently they have their VIP area in the swamp too. If you thought Disney only referenced its own films, think again. This sequel gets dark with tributes to classic horror movies. Let's start with The Shining. Part of the climax takes place in a snow-covered hedge maze, a visual replica identical to the ending of Stanley Kubrick's masterpiece. The character Pobert Linsky, the Lynx, has a maniacal expression in that scene that perfectly mimics Jack Nicholson freezing. And if you thought that was dark, the reference to The Silence of the Lambs is chilling. When they visit Bellwether in prison, the scene is framed exactly like the first meeting between Clarice Starling and Hannibal Lecter in the film. Check out the ovine terror. Dawn has been making furniture with her own wool in the cell, a macabre detail that recalls the skin trophies of Ed Gein. The ending of this arc also pays homage. After her escape, we see her at the airport on the phone, wrapping up the Hannibal Lecter tribute when he calls Clarice to tell her he's be having an old friend for dinner. And speaking of jail, let's talk about Pawshank redemption. In one scene, we briefly see the sheep crawling through a sewage pipe covered in dirt. It's an iconic shot copied directly from Andy Dufresne's Escape. And to top it off, in her empty cell, the camera lingers on a poster of a famous sheep covering the tunnel she dug, just like Andy used the Raquel Welch poster. We can't forget their cousins. Zootopia 2 also gives its due to Pixar with several clever nods. A Bug's Life. When Nick smashes his giant soda against the wall, it reveals a poster behind it that says, "Crush the Bugs," using typography identical to the A Bug's Life logo. Ratatouille has a double presence. We see a concert poster for a Colette, who is the chef from the film. And later, from the ZPD rooftop, a fancy restaurant called Chez Remy is visible. And a deep cut for the dedicated fans. A sign appears that says, Paul's Desk. This is a direct shout out to Paul D. Vincent, a veteran of the Pixar and Disney art department. That's all the secrets we could unearth from Zootopia 2. If you love this deep dive and want more videos exposing Disney's hidden details, smash that subscribe button. And let me know in the comments, which Easter egg surprised you the most? The Silence of the Lambs tribute or the reference to the exclusive Club 33? Thanks for watching.